What is up, everybody? Welcome back to RC's Gateway to Comics. I have my all caps merchandise and my Cyberfrog figurine. So, we are going to be talking about and reviewing Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog Rekt Planet. And I hope you can see this cover because it is one of the shiny foil covers. And it is absolutely amazing art. But I'm going to be getting into that as we go on. This review is not going to be nearly as detailed as the previous reviews, mainly because of timing issues for myself, and we are just going to be covering like the essentials that you need to know whenever it comes to this story, and pretty much any comic reviews going forward. So, Cyberfrog Rekt Planet. This is a book that has taken a while to come out. But whenever you see what is inside and you delve deeper into this story, you'll definitely see why. Because the art, whenever you take a look at it, all of it, you can see the detail on even the most inconsequential of pages is an absolute masterpiece. Because you'll see the detail that Ethan puts into it. He goes down to even like the tiniest little things that you can even notice. Most people wouldn't even bother going into this sort of stuff, but like for an example, you'll see that Ethan goes in and puts in the reflection on Cyberfrog's shoulder armor, and even sometimes his, here we go, even sometimes anything that's shiny. And you can say this in pretty much like any area where you see that part of Cyberfrog's shiny armor. And being able to go in and put that much detail into an art piece, you can definitely see why this book took so much longer to complete. And if that was to be removed, then I think it would have been they would have been taking something away from Ethan's art that I don't want removed, because this looks amazing. Whenever you can go in and you can take a look at any page in this book and you can say this page is a masterpiece, then I will gladly add a little bit of time to the fulfillment date so that I can see that, because this is like top tier whenever it comes to art. Now, whenever it comes to story, that's also very good, because I'm going to be completely honest, this is a very good story. This builds off of the Cyberfrog Bloodhoney story, where Cyberfrog awakes and sort of the new world that has been taken over by the Vespus, and everyone has, like, most of humanity has been destroyed, and there's very little remnants of it that need to abide by certain rules to survive in this new world. And in this book, Cyberfrog finally comes across Heather Swain, her daughter Lily, and a group of survivors who are living in this world, and they're trying their best to keep from losing any more people, because the more people that they have, the more that they're able to survive and hopefully rebuild what had been lost eventually. So in this story, you don't see the relationships between Cyberfrog, Heather Swain, her daughter, and also with Cyberfrog and the other survivors. And you see that sort of hesitant relationship build up to somewhat trust, with the exception of certain people. And you also see some mystery behind it as well, because there's the questions of where is Lily's father, and why did he disappear? How did he disappear? And who is this guy who is in charge of all of these, this resistance group? And who is helping him with his duties and what he wants to do. And also, so the question that is on everyone's mind is, where is Salamandroid? And that's something that really hits home because you don't know what exactly is going on. You're coming at it from Cyberfrog's point of view, where he doesn't know anything except what he encountered in Bloodhoney and at the beginning of Bloodhoney, where he's sort of lost in what exactly is happening because the Vespis are a completely new thing for him. And he's learning that at the same time as what you, the viewer, would be learning it. So you get all the pieces to this puzzle that are slowly being brought into place, and seeing that slow burn in this story is definitely a good way of creating anticipation for the next book, which is Red Extermination. I'm personally really looking forward to that book, and I think a lot of people are, because I think EVS has said that either this book or the next book has a very Empire Strikes Back feeling to it. If he said that it was this book, I disagree, mainly because of the ending. With Empire Strikes Back, I see that as mainly a downer ending with a little teeny bit of hope, but I would instead categorize it as something sort of like Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. That's the second of the first three pirate movies. If you are familiar with that story, that movie, and you know how that leads into the third one, then you might have an idea of how this one ends. But if you don't, I'm not going to give you little hints, because this one, it definitely has that feeling to it. It definitely has that teensy little bit of downer ending, but then immediately it shoots right back up and like, yes, I want to see how this... do I want to get into it? No, I'm not going to, because it makes it so much better. I want to see how this all builds up in Red Extermination, because everything that is built up in this book makes it seem like it's going to be groundbreaking. So my final rating for this book would probably be a cake level book, because this one is absolutely fantastic. The art is great. Cyberfrog is a great character. Heather Swain is great. All the characters in this are great, and I want to see more stories with them in it. So I would say definitely check this book out. Definitely get it. Get Bloodhoney. Get any of the stories that need to go with this, because you do not want to miss out on Cyberfrog stories. You'll be kicking yourself if you do. So, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. Comment what your thoughts are. Have you gotten Cyberfrog Rekt Planet? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. And if you'd like to see more of it, if you would like to see more videos like this, please hit that subscribe button. It'll help the channel grow, and we'll be able to show more of these stories to even more viewers. Thank you all for watching, and I will see all of you guys in the next video. Peace out.